Greetings. In the name of Yahweh, under the name and authority of Yahshua Messiah, and direction of the Holy Spirit. It's a frequency that I transmit on. This particular video here is directed to those who are moving through this timeline and in this realm with some type of gift or some type of extraordinary aspect of themselves that they are starting to become aware of. Now, outside of the figment of some people's imagination, the whole concept about spiritual warfare it's not only real, but it's very transparent. I myself, as I've said before, why I've came back, how I incarnated, what was I supposed to come here and do, what did I have to complete, what did I sign up for? All right? Those who are starting to be touched with the reality that is beyond words and it is outside of the perception of what you know as to be reality. We identify this as indigo children, star seeds, who still are who they are, but they've not found their way yet. They're not finding their way exactly as to what it is you're supposed to be doing, how are you supposed to be moving into your purpose in this realm on your timeline. I posted 2 reels on my storyline. 2 reels. The only reason I'm mentioning these reels is because those of you who are really moving into the frequency of taking not your throne, but your position in the future conflict that some of you believe has passed. Each one of us passed through certain we passed through certain tests, but that is something that can't be used as a blanket statement. If one wins, all have not won. Y'all have heard of the term in battle, leave no man behind. Well, okay, in this situation, what I'm doing is trying not, all right, excuse me for the interruption. The whole process of leave no man behind, it does not correlate with taking everybody. I mean exactly what I said, because the way that the history of people, races, and ancients have disappeared has happened, some in a single moment, some with several catastrophes. And this here, there are a lot of people who, for better choice of words, they're just here for us to learn from. I'll say that. We want to believe that every single person will be able to do and go the places that we are. That's not true. The truth is that some are here with karma to do some of the things that they do to help train those that are elected, those that are chosen, those that are actually offspring of what they call of divinity, to train you on how to wake up to who you are. But as I said a few minutes ago, if you'll go and check out the 2 reels that I left in my storyline, you may wonder why all of a sudden I want you to go check out my storyline and look at some reels. Because they're part of the education of this video. What I am and what I'll be able to do is I will be moving a whole community of people into their shadows, the places that they've been warned and taught and scared to stay away from. To some of you, you may know that this actually means hell. And if you came up with that concept, that's exactly what it means. Now all of a sudden, if you're religious and your mind is closed, there's no point in you watching the video. But if you're open to new information, to basically unhinge yourself from things that have you tied down that don't serve you anymore, then stay tuned. Now, that charge that Leonidas, all right, the Spartan general, is leading in some of the reels that I posted. What is he actually doing? Is he leading his men into slaughter, or is he actually leading these men into purpose? That is one of the things that I do, is I lead people into purpose. And at this point, from what I have learned and everything I've been through, in order for me to get you in your purpose, for those of you who are allowing me to help reflect some of the things back to you that you're gonna have to deal with, is that when you square off with your shadows, I'm gonna take you where I had Archangel Michael take me and drop me off, and then come back to see whether or not I was gonna come back. It wasn't me, it was training. So in the whole Egyptian Osiris concept of being butchered and sent out into different parts all over the world by Set, his brother in the Typhonian spirit, which I've said before, this is the realm of discord. All right, this is the place where the archons keep souls fragmented and basically splintered throughout the galaxy to keep from calling back in their power to wake up to who they really are. Well, I'm gonna say this because my video is almost coming down to the time of limitation. Every part of you that has a power that is divine is fragmented, and those fragments are in hell with the devil. Why you can't become who you truly are spiritually, you can't wake up? Because you're too scared to go back down there where I'm trying to lead you to with direction, to go back down there and to meet your demons, the ones you think you already dealing with that you really ain't even crossed paths with. And I will show you how to take back what's yours, and then when you come back up toward the light. That's why I post those reels. So if you're really chosen, just understand you haven't even met the battle yet.